Hello. You may not know this face. You may say, it's not ready for camera. But it soon will be ready for camera, god damn it. Let's do some makeup, fuck it. First, you're gonna wanna put shit on your face because I'm a slopobotomist and I like to make a big old mess on my eyes and then clean it up with a makeup wipe, and I'll show you later. Because basically, I like to look like a crayon. These are some of my favorite colors. All of them. Today, we're going to do what I like to call a filthy sunset. A filthy sunset means purple, orange, red, pink, and then the filthy part is black, because you always need a lot of black. Now that I'm based out with like a neutral like primer or something, I'm gonna start with another cream. This is OCC, and it's Grandma. I'm using my OCC Good Flat Brush. Just shoving it in there. Oh, yeah, and you're gonna wanna put some down there too, just for, you know, fun. That looks uneven, right? Good, okay. Then I take a brush that you're supposed to use on your cheek and use it for my eyeshadow. It's full coverage, motherfucker. I'm using some good OCC loose color in Cherry Bomb. See, this is the beginning of the forest fire. Yeah, why not? Put some in your hair too. See, I like this brush because it feels like really lightweight Twinkie faggots are skip dancing all over my face with color. Ow, fuck. That's why you're not supposed to use big brushes. Now all the stuff that's underneath is pretty much gonna go. You see that little white stripe I left right there? That's gonna be my highlight. Let's put that on now. Why not? This is Oberon. This Oberon color is great. It kind of like is transformative. It picks up the colors underneath it with the sheen over it. I think it's named after like a place in Greece or something, Oberoni. I don't know. It's fucking real pretty. That's what I like about it. Sometimes dudes say that about me. What do we do next? Let's do more stuff. So I'm gonna set the cream. This is called Burning. Now this powder on top of the cream in a similar color just helps really set it. So when dudes nut on it, it stays better. And this also smooths out the edges of the cream liner. Cause you want smooth edges on that cream, not a curdle-girdle, chunky milk-ass spread. Now this part's gonna be disgusting. I like to stick stuff in my mouth, a lot. Ask anybody. Take some dark color. This is NARS Night Flight. First I line my eyes. Now this just gives a real prostitute-y look. I see no Willam'S eyelids, so I'll paint it black. See how that defines my eyes and really calls attention to the fact that it's a dude. Now you're gonna take more of the dark shit. This is like dark navy. And what I do is this. Then I do some of that, a little bit of that, more of that. See? Junior high, GED. Never doubt yourself, kids. If your uncle looks weird, your uncle's fucking weird. Don't sit next to him. Next, we're gonna take an OCC loose color, pure pigment. Just buff out the black a little bit. And if you get it in your eyebrow, it'll stay there. So just cry, I don't know, sorry. Trick is to load up on as much as you can. It'll sweat off later or your pillowcase will get it. See how this eye has way more? That's okay, because you're a fucking drag queen, no one cares. As long as you get the words to My Heart Will Go On and Suck a Dick at the End of the Night, you're fine. Okay, see, that's the basic palette of my eye now. About 15 colors. You're welcome. Okay, you'll notice that this line is a lot bigger than this line, and that's because no one cares. Then you take a makeup wipe, or like a dirty washcloth or a rag or some bullshit. Swatch a carpet. You're gonna take it right there and swoop it out. See? And then you have like that eye compared to that eye. This is midnight. This is 4 a.m. at IHOP. This is also the part where you're gonna get all the fallout from the makeup all over your face. Fallout isn't just something that will happen to your rectum after white party. Next, I take some primer. This is by MAC. You're gonna wanna blend it out in a smooth motion. Now, we're gonna take your foundation and you're just gonna wanna lightly spray it, just a mist, all over your fucking face. Oh shit, this is probably gonna fuck up a few cameras, I bet, huh? Next, you're gonna wanna take what looks like a dirty foot pad. Where's that dirty ass makeup wipe? I like to clean the foundation off my lips because it makes it dry and chunky, like you ate Captain Crunch mixed with lube. Next, you're gonna take some OCC concealer. Anyway, dip your fucking finger in it. You're gonna wanna put it where you wanna highlight, right there. My nose, I do like an exclamation point. Boop, boop, and then this. All right, so this is my basic highlight. Some drag queens do like under here too, but those are men who don't have cheekbones like me. Oh, I'd like to have a special shout out to Vicky Vox and her new buttocks, courtesy of Tupperware. Then you're just gonna wanna blend it out. In between doing your eye punch up, clean your fucking finger. Because if you have some purple on the tip there and then start going in there, you're gonna have like fucking Hamburglar face. So that's my basic highlight. For my contouring and highlighting, I usually use Billy B brushes. This is number 13. You're basically just putting this powder anywhere that you just put the cream. It sets it a little bit more, makes it more obvious that you're a gentleman. There is powder flying everywhere. It's like a fucking Escobar party. Say hello to my transgendered friend. It's time to contour. This is Ben Nye. It's called Adobe. Wow, I'm done. It's called Adobe. That's embarrassing. The shitty thing about drag is if you have allergies, you're fucked because you can't blow your nose once you're in drag. The first thing I do when I get home after the dick is blow my fucking nose. I just put a little right there, just a little, and a little right there just to carve out my cheekbones a little more. This is the OCC big ass fluffy powder blush fluff thing. Then I blend it down, soften it. Blending is a great trick when you have time, otherwise fuck it. I mean, it's all gonna go south anyway. End up on some man's trousers. There's another form of blending called buffing. And buff. And that's my nose. Cute, right? It's motherfucking art! Now we're gonna put on a blush. We're gonna use this color. It's the Rockin' Republic. It's orange. Now you may say, wow, that's a lot of blush. And you're right. I found another color I want to put on my cheeks. Yay! This is with Super Orgasm because it's got glitter. See how that adds like a subtle highlight that catches when you turn slowly? I call this Jesus' little semen. Jesus Christ must have thought I sucked a good dick because I look right today. I want to procreate all over my face. You want to scratch balls. Now we're going back to our eyes. You see how there's some white up there, blah, 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 from the contour, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna take a NARS pencil in Trash. It's called Trash, they named it after me. And what I do with this is just smoke it out. Fucking smoky. And then I just soften it a little bit with a clean finger. Now let's use the dirty one. Yeah, see? Same thing over here. See that little white spot right there? You're gonna wanna get rid of that too. When you're contouring and highlighting, you don't wanna worry about lines meeting, so just overlap the fuck out of them and then fix it later. Okay, now we're taking some OCC loose glitter and I'm dipping it in a shitty drugstore version. Some crystal liner, I don't know, because it's loose glitter and it's good to have something to stick to. Just to do a little highlight on top. Now we're onto lashes, which is the bane of many women's existence. They're like, let me do false lashes, and then they end up looking like they have fucking glaucoma. I like to put out the glue to let it get a little tacky, and then I curl my lashes. This is a Kevin Aquan lash curler. You're welcome. This is my mascara for my top lashes. It's Dior Show. Creates a really good thick base. The brush is really fluffy, like a fucking new puppy. But you don't want to put puppies near your eye. They could have MRSA. You want to get it in at the base, and then swoop out, just like a dick. But with this, if something white and pussy comes out at the end, you did something wrong. This is my first pair of lash, a little baby pair. First, you want to see if they fit. They do. Then you dip it in the glue that you already have set out because it's a little tacky, like me. Then you let it dry for a second. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, bye. Then you glue it the fuck to your face. You want to slip the first pair in right where the lash meets the lash line. A pair of tweezers is always helpful. Then you can squeeze in and up the lashes with the still damp mascara into the other lash. I just did that on the inside. You saw it. You're welcome. Always bend your lashes before you put them on because the shape that they're on is totally round and your eyes aren't round. So I always bend the inner corners of mine a little bit more. It's a good time to put on your mascara while the glue is drying. You're welcome. Okay, that's your basic Willam'S. That's one lash though. Now we're gonna fucking do it up. More lashes, yay! I wear anywhere between 2 and 4 pairs of lashes total. They're not that heavy. Once you've had a black dude sit on your face, wearing 4 pairs of lashes doesn't seem like much. I'm cutting these in the middle-ish. Kind of haphazard, just like your natural lashes. Now take one of the lash sections you just trimmed. I call this the middle, basically. See how I shaped it? Because you don't need a lot of lash on the interior where you don't have that much real estate if you're a dude. So you just want to fake it. This is also a good chance to blacken up your eyeliner. See, it's a general gradual sweep up and out. Same thing other eye. That is correct bottom lash placement. Goes under your eyelashes. It's really hard, take your time, use some fucking tweezers. And once you get it on, push it up so it looks like it's growing right out of your natural eye line. That's with, that's without. And those are my bottom lashes on. Pretty good. I'm gonna add some more black. See how that just really defines it? Like any little mark that you might be able to see where your bottom lash starts on the inner corner, you just put black over it and it blends it. More black. I sound like Amber Rose. More black! She's from Philly, she loves black dick too. First, we're gonna use a little bit of glitter on our eyelid. This is Mirror Ball by OCC, and I use it to highlight my brow. Again, I dip it in another cheap powder without. Now we're gonna do our brows. I'm not good at this part, so let's just hope for the best. Oh, that one came out good. And that's my brow. This is also a Vanity Mark product I just used on my brows. Oh, we're almost done, yay! For lips, I'm going to use MAC Mahogany. Next, I'm gonna take a little bit of clear gloss, OCC. Look at all these awesome colors. I'm using that gloss right there. Now it's time for a wig. This started off as a platinum blonde wig. Then it got a whole shitload of dye. See, we dyed all the roots. My shirt is by Joshua McKinley. He was on Project Runway and Project Runway All-Stars, and he makes really cute tank tops. There's a little hook too. I don't know why. Maybe he's into S&M shit. This is my favorite flat iron. It's the Sadu. One pass with it and it gets pretty much anything straight. See this? It's like kind of curly. And straight perfection. Let's do deaf people clapping. All right, I'm done. This is like the one time I've been in drag that I'm certain that that wasn't a pube. Yeah, so that's my makeup tutorial. This is how you can look like me. Oh, fuck, it's still in there. Subscribe, goddammit. I learned to do makeup mostly in the 90s when I was a teenager, looking at my favorite artists, basically in the music industry, and whores. Pamela Anderson, Destiny's Child, Pink, girls that had like great like swooped up faces. Everything was up and out. That's what I like, up and out. And I found out that most of the makeup jobs that I loved in the 90s were by Billy B. Did a lot of Destiny's Child, Pink. Hell, if he can make Missy Elliott not look like a Pillsbury Doughgirl, he can do anything, you know? So good on you, Billy.